If you want to obtain an Arizona dealer's license, all you need to do is submit a dealer application to the Arizona Motor Vehicle Division, obtain a dealer surety bond from an insurance company, submit your fingerprints, have a building and a lot, and if you're a wholesale dealer, you won't need a lot. You'll have to post a sign on your building, submit some photographs, register your business with the Arizona Corporation Commission, and have a computer with internet access. I'm going to show you how to easily obtain your Arizona dealer's license in 7 easy steps right now. Hello, I'm Dallas Johnson with Dealer Training, and if this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. If you're a licensed dealer or if you're interested in obtaining your dealer's license for the very first time, our content is designed just for you. So please consider subscribing and hitting that notification button so you'll be able to view the content for dealers as soon as it is uploaded. And at the very end of this video, I'm going to give you a coupon code so you can download our 134-page dealer training and profit manual for free. It contains a wealth of information for new and experienced dealers, including how to increase your profits. We normally charge $19.95 for this manual, but at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can download it for absolutely free. First of all, I want to give you some really valuable contact information for Arizona dealers. Arizona dealers are regulated by the Arizona Motor Vehicle Division, okay? And here's our address right here, Motor Vehicle Division Dealer Licensing, P.O. Box 2100, that's MD 552 down in Phoenix, 85001. And you can also call dealer licensing at 602-712-7571. You will have to ask for dealer licensing, and there's a great email address for you and the official website. So there are several types of dealer licenses in the state of Arizona. So you have a new motor vehicle, which is the franchisor selling brand new motor vehicles. Most of us will be obtaining a used motor vehicle dealer license or possibly a wholesale motor vehicle license. When you're in wholesaler, you can only sell to other dealers. You can't sell to the general public. You can have a consignment auction for dealers. This is like a Manheim or an Odessa. Also, you can be a broker, a manufacturer, or a manufacturer of trailers. So I want to show you, there are in 7 easy steps how to get an Arizona dealer's license. So the first thing you need to do is obtain an Arizona dealer's license. And you can do that and complete it in its entirety. So if you make any mistakes on the application, it's going to be returned to you. So you want to spend some time and ensure there are no mistakes on this Arizona dealer license application. A separate application must be submitted for each type of license, or anytime you change your business entity, maybe you change the location of your dealer's license, or you change the name of your dealer's license, then you will have to definitely notify the state. If there's a change in the business entity after you become a licensed Arizona dealer, you will have to complete a brand new application. So you can download your application here's the website for you. It's azdot.gov and then /dealer licensing. So it's pretty easy to get your dealer license application started. So let's take a look at this. And I want to really spend a little bit of time here. Let's magnify this thing right here. So I'm going to be able to show you a little bit more in depth. You're going to be able to fill this out entirely. Most of us are going to be applying for a used motor vehicle license. You'll need to select your business entity, whether you're going to be a partnership, an individual, a corporation, an LLC, or an LLP, your business name, and your DBA. Now remember, your DBA is what you're doing business as, okay? You might be Arizona Motors, LLC, doing business as Phoenix Auto Sales. Then you would put your business name, Arizona Motors, LLC. Doing business as is what your customers will always recognize you as. So that's the name on your sign, that's the name in your advertising. Those names can be the same. Maybe your Arizona Motors is doing business as Arizona Motors, but if you have a separate corporate name, make sure and put your separate corporate name in the business name and then what you're doing business as. On your address there, it cannot be a P.O. box. The state of Arizona wants to know exactly where your dealer's license is, so you want to make sure that that is the accurate address for your dealership. It's got to be a physical address there, okay? So please keep that in mind. You're going to need to submit your hours, and you also want to make sure that these hours are accurate. You do have to staff your dealership during those hours, so make sure those hours are accurate. On the next page there, you see you're going to put each person's name on the license, and I often get asked, should I put my salesperson's name on my license? Absolutely not. You only want to put your most trusted business associates on this license with you. Maybe that's a longtime business partner or spouse. You don't want to meet some guy in some bar and start a dealership with them the next weekend, because you are responsible for your actions. And in my many years in this business, I have seen several good, honest, ethical persons hook up with the wrong person. and they both lose their license because of what the unethical partner is doing. So make sure you only put your most trusted business associates on here. And at the very top there on the next page, if you are selling brand new vehicles, you're going to have to enter your product names. You know, if you're selling, like, say, for example, Kawasaki ATVs or something like that, you would put your separate product names there as well. So down here at the bottom, you know, you want to make sure you're signing it. And down there at the very bottom, the MVD is going to be giving your dealer number and things like that. So you're definitely going to leave all of that blank. But it's one of the easier dealer applications in the country is an Arizona dealer application. So right here, though, you're going to see your dealer surety bond. So you're going to have to obtain a dealer surety bond in order to obtain your Arizona dealer's license. The bond must be executed by an insurance or bonding company that is authorized to do business in the state of Arizona. So you're going to need a $100,000 dealer surety bond if you're selling used motor vehicles, or if you're becoming a public consignment auction dealer. You're going to need a $25,000 dealer surety bond if you're a broker, wholesale auction, or a wholesale motor vehicle dealer, and you'll need a $20,000 bond if you're just going to be an automotive recycler. So a separate original bond must be submitted for each application in each county for which the license has established place of business, okay? And you don't forget to include your power of attorney in that bond. So it's got to be signed by either one person, or, you know, if you have multiple partners, make sure at least one person does actually sign that bond. So you know, the bond has to be continuous and it cannot expire before your dealer's license expires. You're going to be able to get a bond from any insurance company. $100,000 bond with good credit is going to run you, it's going to run you $300 to $400, maybe even $500 a year with good credit. Okay. But, you know, if you have a couple of blemishes on your credit score, that price can go up quite a bit. So the state of Arizona does actually have one of the higher bonding requirements. So you do have to have that $100,000 bond. Step 3. In order to be granted an Arizona dealer's license, you're going to have to pass a background check that is conducted when you obtain your fingerprints. So each person on the license that has at least a 20% ownership of that dealership is going to have their fingerprints taken. And then you can also submit a fingerprint card to the MVD if you live out of state. So here's some of the reasons that they would actually deny a dealer's license. You know, if you made a misrepresentation on your application, you can never do that. So on your Arizona dealer's license, you have to make sure that it is true and accurate. You could never lie. And you could actually be charged with a misdemeanor if you ever lie on your application. Okay, so do please keep that in mind. Also, any person who's been convicted of any type of motor vehicle crime, you know, so if you stole cars last year or managed some auto theft ring, well, you're not going to be able to get a dealer's license. The state of Arizona basically requires a dealer to operate with the highest level of ethical standards, and you can obviously, you know, you're not going to rob a bank and then get a dealer's license, you know, the following year. So if you do live out of state, you can get a fingerprint card, and you can actually request that as well at /dealer licensing section. Or if you're in the Phoenix area, you can go to 1801 Jefferson Street and just go right up to the guard shack right there at ADOT, and you'll be able to take care of that. And by the way, when you're getting your fingerprints done, you can basically take that card to any law enforcement agency, and they're going to be able to get that taken care of. In order to have your Arizona dealer's license, you are going to have a building and a lot. So your business building must be permanently enclosed and either owned or leased by you. And if you're leasing the building, the lease must be for at least 6 months. So you can never let your lease expire before your Arizona dealer's license expires, okay? And you need to have sufficient space to display 2 or more vehicles of the kind of the vehicle that you're going to be selling. Now, that's a great thing because in the state of Arizona, that's one of the smaller lot requirements in the United States. There are states that require you have display area for 20 vehicles, inside, outside restrooms, you know, but in the state of Arizona, you just have to have 2 spaces, and the established place of business that you're operating out of must be devoted mainly to the operation of your dealership. So if you are using a trailer for your official business building, Arizona state law requires dealers to remove the wheels. So also, any wholesale motor vehicle dealer can operate from a location that's zoned for residential use, but whether you're a wholesale dealer or a retail dealer, you must meet local zoning requirements. So if you want to find out local zoning, you can always contact the city hall or the county that your dealership is in. Usually you can ask for planning and zoning and ask them if you can have a dealership at that location, because state law says no matter what, you have to meet local zoning for that business and that building. So always make sure that that is something you certainly want to be aware of. Next, step 5, we're going to make sure that we have a business sign, and we're going to submit some photographs. So you have to have a sign. The sign on the building has to be legible from at least 300 feet away during daylight hours. It's got to be permanently erected on the ground, or you can attach it to the side of the building. And the sign must indicate that the business of a motor vehicle dealer is conducted from that premises. So I want to repeat that. The sign must indicate the business of a motor vehicle dealer is being conducted from the premises. So you can't just have some, banner or something like that. So if you're a broker, you've got to have a permanent sign, but there's no size requirements on that. So do please keep that in mind. You're also going to enclose a photograph with your application, and it's got to include all 4 sides of your building, the display lot, your sign, your posted hours, and your address. And don't forget to include your office area. So you want to make sure that you take photographs of your entire operations. Do not forget your photographs. They are mandatory. So you have to have photographs. Otherwise, you're really going to hold up your license application approval. So make sure that you submit all the required docs. A real easy step before you submit your application is to register your business with the Arizona Corporations Commission. So the Corporations Commission wants to have basically a record of every single business operating in the state of Arizona, including this dealership that you are getting ready to open. So, they maintain the Arizona Corporation Commission. It's actually a division of the Secretary of State's office. And you can visit that website. It's azcc.gov. Once again, that's azcc.gov. Or you can actually call them directly. And there's a phone number you see right there on your screen, 602-542-3135. So registering your business with the Corporations Commission is a quick, easy step. Just takes a few minutes, but it is a dealer licensing requirement in the state of Arizona. So make sure that you get that taken care of. One of your final steps is pretty easy. You need to have a computer and internet access. So all dealers in the state of Arizona are required by state law to have computer and an internet access. This ensures you're able to complete all the paperwork that's involved with the dealer's license electronically, including renewing license, issuing TRPs, 30-day general use permits, and corresponding with Arizona Motor Vehicle Division laws, and making sure that you have contact information with them as well. So I want to give you some great contact information here regarding how to title vehicles once you have gotten your Arizona dealer's license. And here it is. For questions regarding titlings or registrations or 30-day permits, you can contact the MVD. There's a Phoenix phone number for you, 602-255-0072. And there's also one down in Tucson, 520-629-9808. And elsewhere in Arizona, you can call the toll-free 800 number, 251. That's 800-251-5866. So once you obtain your Arizona dealer's license, state law does require that you display it prominently. So, you're going to work really hard to get your Arizona dealer's license. You're going to be proud of that Arizona dealer's license. The state of Arizona does require that you display your dealer's license prominently. So you don't want to just throw that dealer's license in the back of some desk drawer and not refer back to it. You want to display it prominently. That way you will be compliant with state law. So once again, I want to give you some valuable information here. If you're obtaining a dealer's license for the first time, or if you already have an Arizona dealer's license, we're regulated by the Motor Vehicle Division, dealer licensing, and that's going to be in Phoenix. And once again, that phone number is 602-712-7571, and then ask for dealer licensing. And there's a great website for you, along with the email address to the dealer licensing division. That's going to be mvdlu@az.gov. And so, on a final note, I've been in this industry for many, many years, and I've owned a profitable dealership myself. I've trained thousands of dealers in a classroom environment all over the United States. And if you maintain 100% compliance with your dealer's license, you're going to maintain 100% profits in this business. Ethics and integrity will take you to the very, very top of this industry. So now I want to show you how you can download your free 134-page dealer training and profit manual. We normally charge $19.95 for this manual, and I'm going to show you how you can download it for free. So what you want to do, I'm going to go to our official website. That's dealertraining.org. Dealertraining.org. You're going to click on that blue download now button, and here you're going to see that coupon box. And what you're going to do next is you just want to make sure that you enter this code. It's youtube.com/dealertraining. I'll try that one more time. youtube.com/dealertraining. youtube.com/dealertraining. And as you see there, when you hit the apply button, you're going to see that $19.95 charge change to $0, and then you're going to be able to download that manual for free. So I hope this is something that's really helpful for you. And by the way, thank you very much for watching this video. Please view the other videos we have on Dealer Training Channel. And if you found value in this video or the manual that you downloaded, I would like to ask you to please share this video. Please consider subscribing, and please consider hitting that notification bell. So thank you very much, and good luck with the operation of your Arizona dealership.